Over the past few years, studies have concluded that Kingston needs a third crossing. The city is now looking at whether or not a third crossing should be built. We're looking at all the factors that go into building a bridge, and beyond that to maintenance and operations. It's not enough that it looks great, it has to work well too. Environmental impact and design go hand in hand. The right design can ensure we are being responsible to nature. Good design also results in social benefits and considerations that can reduce long-term costs.
Well, the preliminary design for the third crossing is really an opportunity for us now to advance the work that was done through the environmental assessment. We're going to be looking at trying to build out more information around the structural components of the bridge crossing, looking at more details on the shoreland improvements and the road connections to Montreal Street and Gore Road. Also a chance to kind of look at some of the aspects of sustainability.
It's all about walking lightly on the environment. How can we minimize the quantity of material needed to construct it? How can we optimize the long-term operational maintenance requirements?
This is a very rare thing for a Canadian city. The opportunity to build a new bridge, 1.2 kilometers long over a World Heritage Site.
The bridge has to be functional, but also to meet the stringent aesthetic requirements imposed by the UNESCO designations.
Designing the bridge is complex. Proper design requires additional work to decide on the right type of foundation, piers, bridge structure, vehicle use, and opportunities for active transportation. All of this leads to long-term benefits for city residents.
The barriers on each side of the roadway are going to be kept low enough that drivers are going to have views to the water all the way across, which is very important. Then there's going to be a focus of twin arches over the boating channel. They're going to be a spectacular structure. From a pedestrians and cyclists perspective, there's going to be a state-of-the-art multi-use pathway, and it's going to be highlighted with this focal lookout zone that's underneath the south arch.
The conceptual design determines the project costs and helps form the business plan. This plan includes construction costs and costs to operate and maintain the bridge over the long term. The business plan weighs social and economic benefits against these costs.
We looked at several aspects. First of all, aesthetics is one of them. The other one is economics and also ease of construction and fabrication.
There's quite of a magnifying glass on the longer-term operation and maintenance costs.
We are continuing to inform and consult with Parks Canada, First Nations, government review agencies, and you.
The key features coming out of the preliminary design are good information that is going to help to inform the final design for the third crossing, and also updated project cost estimates. And those project cost estimates being very important in terms of helping to inform our business planning piece for the project. Really is a great opportunity to kind of show 21st century engineering for a major infrastructure project for the city of Kingston.
To stay up to date on all your third crossing news, visit the city's website for information, leave a comment, or sign up to have news delivered to your inbox.